Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me today. This is Marilyn Gale. I know you guys have heard about Calvin Hunter and his son, that Wendy dropped him off to the house to get some things, dropped Junior off to get some things, and unbeknownst to the both of them, Kelvin Sr. was in the house. They went out and Calvin Jr. and Sr. or Kevin Jr. and Sr. got into it. Supposedly it was because of spousal support, and supposedly words were exchanged regarding that, and Sr. telling Jr. that he has to make his own way in the world. And if that is true, how dare he? He's been living off of Wendy-Williams for a long time, probably ever since they got married, and then brought his little side chick in. So he's got her living off of Wendy's money also, because of course, yes, he's making money, but the gifts that we've seen in the houses, he couldn't afford all that, according to sources, that he couldn't afford that by himself. So he had to use some of, a lot of Wendy's money. But he pulls a WWE on his son, but his son pulled a Sugar Ray Leonard. I don't know what you call it when it's boxing. You guys tell me. But his son turned around and pulled a Sugar Ray Leonard on him, socked him in the nose. You know, he, Senior, had him in a headlock supposedly, and I believe that. But guys, don't you see that if he didn't like the words that Junior said, evidently that hold true, and he became physical. So if he became physical with Junior, you know he has been physical with Wendy, because she's probably said some things that he didn't like. So he resorts to, he resorts to the street, putting hands on people and stuff. But I also don't understand why Kevin Jr. got arrested and Kevin Sr. didn't. Because if you put somebody in a chokehold, that tells me you will hurt me. So I am going to fight back. It's going to be self-defense. I don't understand that part. If you guys know something that I don't, please leave it in the comment section, because I'm not understanding why Junior got arrested and he made the first physical act. It's supposed to be, what do they call it? It's assault, but isn't a chokehold assault? So I don't know. And also it tells me that Junior has some feelings about spousal support. He's seen and heard more than you or I. So I'm thinking, when spousal support came up, it's like, he know how much his mother has contributed, and he probably resents the fact, and he has heard things, on the internet. His friends have probably said something. Your dad is messy. Your dad is just out of line. He's heard a lot of things, I'm sure. So he's got feelings about the father, demanding more money from his mother. And guys, let me tell you, mothers and their sons, Wendy-Williams, has a tight bond with her child, and that's his mom, and he's the only child. Well, Wendy's only child. So it's a lot. I was waiting for more to come out. I was waiting for maybe Wendy to make some comments, so maybe there would be more clarity. Maybe she would say it on her show, and I'll probably hear it through online, because I don't watch her show. But I was just waiting for something else to be said, and I know the dad is not pressing charges. He said he loves his son. You know what? Senior got a strange way of showing his love. He loved Wendy, and look what he's been doing to Wendy for 10, 15 years, so his kind of love, you can take that. I wouldn't need that. And evidently Wendy don't need it either, because she's going about her life. She's being more adventurous. She's going out on dates, which I think is more so like on a friendship thing and not romantically. She's just, she's looking for eye candy. She'll say in a minute that she's single and ready to mingle. But I think with her dating is more so just connecting with people she hasn't connected for a while, or just going out for conversation or whatever. And not just work all the time and being bothered with that man she had. One thing, and this is just my opinion, now I see what Serena's seeing him. It's all a money thing in my opinion. So Serena saw a meal ticket and she took it and ran. I just can't see what Wendy saw in him, and I don't know, guys. Like I said in another podcast, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But I don't know what Wendy was looking at. But anyway, that's just my opinion, guys. Don't jump all over me. But back to the fight. What did Kelvin Sr. think was going to happen with himself? Of course, he's bigger than his son or whatever, but you guys seen the way he walk. He ain't trying to get into nothing physical. He have to do almost a wrestling move, let his body kind of, go against a smaller man, just kind of take him and squeeze him or choke or whatever. But Junior's not no wimp. He turned around and socked him in the nose. So, he's got youth on his side, and Senior got, he's moving like an old man. He's not that old, but can you tell he don't exercise? So anyways, that's all I have to say about that until I get too messy. Anyways, that's what I have. And thank you for joining me. If you have not subscribed, do so right now and click the notification and share it if you'd like. Share this podcast if you'd like. And I'll be back later on with another story. Have a great evening. Thank you.